To enter the data, we can use the Mass Data Entry option. We can use this feature to enter multiple values in a table grid without the need to wait for the system to perform a calculation after each entry. Click on the three dots next to the table and choose the Mass Data Entry option. Enter 1000 in the apparel cell and 500 in the footwear cell. Now click on Process Data to save the changes and proceed with the calculations. The values are now distributed between leaf nodes accordingly to the original distribution. If you want to ensure the plan values are not changed after the end of a planning cycle, you can protect them from changes throughout the system. You can also delegate individual areas to persons responsible who can lock the data themselves. You can find more information about the input tasks in the next section. Alternatively, the data status can also be set to restricted, so the data can only be edited by the owner. There's an option to set a lock on editing some cells when a group of employees collaborates. In this case, only the person responsible for this data block can edit the cells. When you lock a table cell, the value in that cell will not be updated when you make changes to the data. Right-click on the cell you want to lock, and then select Lock Cell in the drop-down menu. Click on the cell in a grid and from the toolbar choose Value Lock Management icon. And in the Value Lock Management panel, click the Create Locks icon. In tables and grids, you can copy and paste cell values, the underlying values of their leaf members and formulas. You can also create references between cells. Data can be copied within or across grids and tables, and you can also copy data from an external source such as an Excel spreadsheet. In this demo, we'll show you how to use this feature. So click on a cell whose value you want to copy. Then choose the Copy option in the toolbar. Now click on the cell you want to copy the value to. From the toolbar, select the Paste Special option. And in the dialog box, choose Paste Details option and click Paste. When you copy a source cell, the values of each of its underlying records in a table are copied as well. And here are a few tips when using the Copy and Paste Cell feature. In tables and grids, you can copy and paste cell values, the underlying values of their leaf members and formulas, and you can also create references between cells. Data can be copied within or across grids and tables, and you can also copy data from an external source, such as an Excel spreadsheet. In a table, you can paste data into cells that can receive data input. You can also cut and paste values. When copying data within a table, there are two types of paste operations: pasting details or pasting overall values.